in the ancient land of Canaan, there lived a noble prophet named Yusuf. He was the son of the righteous Prophet Yaqub and was blessed with immense wisdom and beauty. His father loved him dearly, which made his brothers envious of him. As Yusuf grew older, his wisdom and righteousness shone brightly. He had the unique gift of interpreting dreams, which only strengthened his bond with his father. One night, Yusuf had a vision of 11 stars, the sun, and the moon bowing down to him. Eager to share this dream with his loved ones, he spoke to his father about it. Yaqub, being a prophet himself, understood the significance of the dream and its divine nature. He advised Yusuf not to share it with his brothers, fearing they might act out of jealousy and malice. However, Yusuf's brothers overheard their conversation and grew even more envious of him. The brothers devised a wicked plan to get rid of Yusuf once and for all. They decided to take him out into the wilderness and leave him there, hoping that wild animals would devour him. One day, they lured Yusuf away from their father's sight and threw him into a well. As Yusuf found himself alone in the depths of the well, he cried out to Allah for help and sought His mercy. Meanwhile, his brothers returned home with false sorrow, claiming that a wolf had attacked Yusuf. They presented his torn shirt as evidence, and their father grieved deeply for his lost son. However, Allah had a different plan for Yusuf. A caravan passing by the well heard his cries and rescued him. The traders, intrigued by his beauty and manner, took him along and eventually sold him as a slave in Egypt. In Egypt, Yusuf caught the attention of the powerful Aziz, the minister of Egypt. Aziz recognized his exceptional qualities and wisdom and appointed him as his personal assistant. Yusuf earned Aziz's trust and respect and soon became an integral part of the court. The story took an unexpected turn when Aziz's wife, Zuleika, fell deeply in love with Yusuf. She tried to seduce him, but he resisted her advances out of fear of betraying his master's trust and committing a grave sin. Despite her attempts, Yusuf remained steadfast in his faith and refused her advances. Feeling humiliated and rejected, Zuleika accused Yusuf of wrongdoing and attempted to frame him. However, Allah revealed the truth, and Yusuf was exonerated. Throughout this ordeal, Yusuf held firm to his faith, trusting in Allah's plan. As time passed, Yusuf's fame as a wise interpreter of dreams reached far and wide. The ruler of Egypt himself had a puzzling dream, and Yusuf was summoned to interpret it. Yusuf revealed that a severe famine would strike the land for 7 years, followed by abundant harvests for another 7 years. Impressed by his interpretation and divine wisdom, the ruler appointed Yusuf as the guardian of Egypt's granaries to prepare for the upcoming famine. When the famine struck, people from neighboring lands came to Egypt seeking food, including Yusuf's own brothers. Unaware of his true identity, the brothers sought food from Yusuf, who recognized them instantly. Instead of seeking revenge, Yusuf chose a path of forgiveness and compassion. He tested them to see if they had changed, and when he saw their remorse, he revealed his true identity. Touched by their sincerity and regret, Yusuf forgave his brothers and invited his entire family to settle in Egypt, where they lived in peace and prosperity. Prophet Yusuf's story teaches us about the importance of patience, forgiveness, and trust in Allah's plan, no matter how difficult the circumstances may be.